If you were literally to find me by my name, my first name, Deborah, would mean industrious bee. My last name, Gaskin, would mean being of Gascony, which is a province in France. Although industrious bee of Gascony has a nice ring to it, most people call me Deb, which I prefer. Rather than define me or introduce myself through my name, the best way to introduce me is to introduce the things that are important to me, the things that I love, like family, traveling, and fishing. Family is the most important thing to me other than God. The reason family is so important to me is because I know they'll always be supportive and always be here for me. I grew up in Fort Wayne, Indiana as part of a very close extended family. So I don't just have my parents and my 3 brothers, but also a whole football team made up of aunts, uncles, and cousins to love and support me. Now I even have a small but growing family of my own. It includes my husband Bobby, our 1-year-old son Brayden, our 2 dogs Chief and Duchess, and I'm also currently expecting twins in late February. We don't know the sexes yet, but my husband has high hopes for at least 1 girl. My love of traveling started when I joined the Navy in 2007, and it's actually one of the reasons I joined the military, because I wanted the opportunity to travel to different places and to meet new people and cultures. Through the Navy, I have traveled to Japan, South Korea, and Afghanistan. Although I don't like being away from my family, deployments have always seemed like a great adventure. I love meeting new people and learning new cultures. My favorite deployment was to South Korea. I actually took a college course in the Korean language while I was there. While on this deployment, I also discovered a very strange but delicious way that I like to eat Oreos. I like eating them with beer. Of course, I don't dunk the Oreos in the beer like you would with milk, but merely take bites of the Oreos and then sip beer in between. It's like the sweet taste and the salty bitter taste balance each other out to make the perfect flavor. Fishing has always been one of my favorite hobbies. I can remember going fishing as a little girl. No matter how small your catch was, as long as you caught something, you were king of the world. I also had my first date with my husband in the Mississippi Sound here in Gulfport, Mississippi. I had never been fishing in the ocean before, so it was something new and exciting. The first fish that I caught was a flounder. If you've never seen a flounder or caught one, they are flat bottom-dwelling fish with both eyes and mouth on one side of its face. I can remember reeling it in and being so excited because it was flopping around and putting up a good fight. But as soon as I pulled it up onto the pier, I turned to my husband and told him, I caught something and have no idea what it is, but it's really ugly. It might be one of the ugliest fish I've ever caught, but it's definitely one of the most delicious I've ever eaten. So whether it's being part of a great family, traveling to different places for deployment, or just enjoying a day of catching fish on the Sound, these simple but important things best to introduce and define me. They definitely define me better than the definition of my name, industrious bee of Gascony.